to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Brooklyn Nets, the owners, Clara Wu Tsai and Joe Tsai, decided to come out and say that they were going to pledge $50 million towards programs and initiatives to focus on full social justice commitment. So if you go to the NBA.com/nets, you'll see like a whole plan that they decided to come out with yesterday. They wanted to say they want.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Yeah, they want to play the part.
I'm very curious when people give their money where it's going to go.
So they offer like a whole breakdown. They want to do equal opportunity, respect for all people, diversity, but they break it all down, Rosenberg. It's on the website if you look it up. But, you know, for local news, that's tight. $50 million is nice. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
It just needs to go to the right places. Like sometimes it's not all about like social justice in quotes and awareness. To Ebro's point that he was just making, where are we investing it in neighborhoods and in education, healthcare, helping people with mortgages? There are all these surrounding things. Because ultimately, guys, we're not going to be able, money is not going to make cops stop being racist. That can't happen. So now you can take money away and threaten things and threaten pensions and things like that. And that's a political issue. So when it comes to donating money, what are you going to do with that money? And to me, it's you can empower and help the people in those communities and help them have less interactions with the police. Because we can't make the police stop being racist.
We've been covering the shooting of Jacob Blake, the Wisconsin cop who fired 7 shots at close range. Now Jacob Blake, as of right now, he's paralyzed from the waist down. His family says that they don't know if he's going to recover. They're waiting. But here's some audio of a powerful speech delivered by his sister.
I am my brother's keeper. And when you say the name Jacob Blake, make sure you say father. Make sure you say cousin. Make sure you say son. Make sure you say uncle. But most importantly, make sure you say human. Human life. Let it marinate in your mouth, in your minds. A human life. Just like every single one of y'all and everywhere around the world. We're human. And his life matters. So many people have reached out to me telling me they're sorry that this happened to my family. Well, don't be sorry, because this has been happening to my family for a long time. Longer than I can account for. It happened to Emmett Till. Emmett Till is my family. Philando, Mike Brown, Sandra. This has been happening to my family. And I've shared tears for every single one of these people that it's happened to. This is nothing new. I'm not sad. I'm not sorry. I'm angry. And I'm tired. I haven't cried one time. I stopped crying years ago. I am numb. I have been watching police murder people that look like me for years. I'm also a Black history minor. So not only have I been watching it in the 30 years that I've been on this planet, but I've been watching it for years before we were even alive. I'm not sad. I don't want your pity. I want change.
All right.
Statement.
Well done.
Yeah.
Laura, I want to add something to this as you wrap.
Go ahead.
I was having a convo with Governor Phil Murphy yesterday of New Jersey. As a part of the new state budget plan, he is proposing something that started with Senator Cory Booker. And it's to help address a disparity that on average has left white families in the United States 7 times wealthier than their black counterparts. They're introducing something as a part of this legislation. It is called baby bonds in the state of New Jersey. And basically, for every child that's born in New Jersey to a household that earns less than $131,000 a year, and there's some other terms in there, the baby born will get $1,000 that they will be able to access when they're 18 years old to help them financially as they become adults. And it will accrue interest. So it's a bond. And then private investors who want to invest in the youth and people who come from lower income families can invest in these bonds also. You should read about it, look it up. This is a first of its kind happening in the state of New Jersey.
Also, yesterday, guys, I hosted an online watch party for this amazing docuseries called And She Could Be Next, which is executive produced by Ava DuVernay. But we focused yesterday on an episode called All Eyes on Georgia. It's about voter suppression. And it's such a good piece. It's free to watch. All you got to go to the website and shecouldbenext.com, look for or click on the hashtag All Eyes on Georgia. But it just breaks down, basically the race between Stacey Abrams and Brian Kemp. And how
he stole the election?
But yes. And all the organizers that were on the ground working hard. And the reason it's important to watch because that's just an example of something that's happening everywhere. Like, I know if you're like, well, I'm not from Georgia, it doesn't matter because the same issues are happening in so many different states. And it's just really informative. And it just sheds light on so many incredible women of color who are pushing for change.
Matter of fact, tomorrow on the show, Laura, can we talk about how people can apply to be pollsters this November?
Yeah.
I want to give that information out because, a lot of the older folks that normally run the voting places won't be able to work this November.
And it's so important that we have sharp people that are working the polls, people that are there, that want to be there, that want to make sure that everything is going as planned. Because, we talked about this when we had our local elections, how so many people were tweeting and reporting that, we've talked about over and over. Something as simple as no power cords. All of a sudden, all of the, machines are broken. Only one is working. Long lines, partial ballots. All of that can go into place. So, yeah, let's talk about it.